So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions. And
great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Cafu. That has been cut short. Stojkovic. Good ball, good take. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Silvestre. That's Rudiger. Cafu. Donatoni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lampard, never out of the action for very long.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Still goalless. That is ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Donatoni. And it's Neymar. Stojkovic. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to retrieve it. Out towards the flank. Looking for options for movement. And he's claimed by the keeper. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Zola. Donatoni. Cafu. Donatoni. Cafu finding himself in space.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Aubameyang gets into a good position. Zola goes for a shot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's got space here. Yaya Toure.
A chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And that is headed for the middle. Lampard. And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aubameyang! That was superb goalkeeping.
Aubameyang is offering a right smile there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Taken back almost at once.
And there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Aubameyang is flagged offside.
Substitution for Milan, number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from
Coming on
both
the
sides.
field is number 18, Karl-Heinz
Here's a
Rummenigge.
player who has
Substitution.
defined a generation. Tries to play it through. Crunching tackle. Can he stop it going out? And it's Vieira. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pull it. Vieira. Foot in.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is good alertness.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Dance, don't wanna dance, don't wanna dance, don't wanna dance.